If you love driving kick threes and post seals, stick around. 4-out 1 in motion is one of the most effective offenses in the game. It offers great spacing, unlimited screening and cutting options, and can be tailored to the strengths of your players. In this video, you'll learn 4-out 1 in basics, how to seamlessly transition into it, and a quick hitter that punishes switches. But wait, there's more. One issue many coaches have with motion is balancing freedom and structure. We'll show you an example of a constraints-led approach drill to make your motion flow. Before we get started, we wanted to let you know you can get instant access to a free printable PDF of 5 drills to improve your motion offense, featuring diagrams, descriptions, and bonus tips. Just click the link in the description. Now let's get started.
2 and 3 men, you stay right where you're at for now. 5 man, come down to the block, and we'll have him post up. Whoever you choose to be the post, we use our 5 man. We want him above the block in what we call the first stall up. Okay, so no, a little bit lower, kid. That first stall from the block to the first stripe, and we want his feet outside the lane. That's the step zone, and we want him to own that step zone. The 2 man, you'll be the same spot you were earlier in the open, and that is free throw line extended, 1 step outside of the three-point line. We'll have the 1 move off the side of the channel, 1 step outside the side of the lane, okay, about 1 step off the three-point line. 4, you will become the guy on the weak side in that same position as the 1 man. Because out of some of our primary break stuff, you're going to be the trailer. And then the 3 man will be in the same position as the 2, free throw line extended, 1 step off the lane. That's how we like to start our motion offense, whether it's open, 5 out, or closed, 4 out. So those are our rules. Let me review those with you. Number 1 is the spacing, 12 to 15 foot at all times, unless you're setting a screen. Number 2 is the 2-second rule. If you're standing in one spot for more than 2 seconds, you must move. 3rd is triggering the offense. We try to trigger it with movement first instead of a pass or a dribble first. 4th, passing rules. When you pass, you have 3 options: basket cut, screen away, or brush screen. And I'll show you the brush screen later. The next rule is using screens: blast cut, backdoor cut, or curl cut. And of course, on a brush screen, there'll be a dribble drive. Screener can roll or shape, and the 5 man can set ball screens or flex screens. Those are your rules to the motion. So now let's start the ball at the point again. Kieran, our 5 man, come in, and I like to start our 5 man at the low post, because if you remember right, in our primary break, we have him run the rim. We have him get to the rim. And one of our 5 man options is to set a back screen or a flex cut on the single. So we're going to assume that that's just happened. Now the 4 and the 2 and the 3 are going to slide down just a tad to get their good spacing. Okay, now the rules remain the same. Everything remains the same with the exception of this. When we go closed, we have an exclusive rule for the 5 man. 5 men must always return to the box, we call it, which is the lane, 1 step outside the lane. Always return to the box after they screen or they get a scoring opportunity. So in essence, our 5 man's going to look to post up a lot and seal. Also can come out and set ball screens. Also can set flex cuts. But after he does so, and he doesn't get the ball for a score, he's going to return into the box somewhere. Okay, to return into the post. Okay, let's see how these guys do running closed. Go for it. Let me get out of your way here. Here we go. Screen away, single, shape, another screen, shape, good. We had a curl cut. Make sure you get a blast cut in there, guys. Ooh, nice back, nice cut off the flex. Keep working in there, Kieran. Good. Keep working. Good. Need a ball screen yet. Roll, finish. Good. Good job.
Want a 4-out 1 in motion that gets great looks all game long? Tim Skirring gives you an A to Z blueprint. Transition, motion, blobs and slobs, quick hitters, and press break. Plus how to flow from transition into 4-out or 5-out motion. Speed kills. Ryan Schultz's early attack uses silent triggers in transition, so you're unscoutable and attacking from your 4-out alignment before the defense is set. Bob Martin's screening game uses the classic motion principles of off-ball screening and cutting with clear role delineation to punish man or zone defenses. Finally, Don Kelbick's motion offense features over 40 drill variations, entries, and quick hitters that teach you how to teach motion offense like a pro. Build your 4-out system today. Stream that now at breakthroughbasketball.com. See the links in the description below for more information.
We're going to look at what we do when there's a made shot as far as transitioning the basketball. So at all times, we want to be on the attack. So if we have a competitive advantage, even on a made shot, we want to rip it and go. We're going to run our lanes, and if we can move the ball up the sideline, push ahead, maybe get our rim runner something easy score at the basket, get an easy post up, or maybe we can get the ball below the defense and attack, that's exactly what we want to do. But most times on a make, teams are going to be able to transition back on defense. And that's where our made actions are going to come in. But first, before we get to the made actions, we have to learn how to run the floor. How are we going to transition and get to the spots that we want to create an advantage for ourselves and get ready for our actions that we're going to run? So here's how we do this. So when a shot goes up and there's a made shot, obviously we might end up on different parts of the floor. So you're not always going to end up where you want to be to run the lane that you're going to run. And so we need to learn this is the one time where you might cross the floor. On misses, we don't cross the floor, but on makes, if we need to get to where we need to be, we'll cross the floor. How this is going to work is when a made shot goes, okay, let's just get our 4-man since he's going to be the one taking the ball out. Made shot goes. All right, first off, our man taking the ball out of bounds has to get cleared. We are a right-handed team, so normally we will go up the right-hand side. So he's going to rip it out before it even touches the floor. That's his goal. He's going to get outside the basketball hoop so we can outlet to our point guard and start to move up and down the floor. Now our point guard, so this is number 3 here. If he is caught on the left-hand side, that's okay. We're just going to teach him, and we will drill this in practice too, how to J-cut. We're going to bring him on a J-cut through, just like this, and we're going to get it out in front of him, and that'll allow him to move up the floor in the slot. If he's on the right side of the floor already, so say the shot goes through, he's on the right-hand side of the floor. He is going to work to get at least free throw line extended, but to the sideline so he has vision of the defense and he has vision of the basketball. We do not want him going backwards toward the ball. We're taking negative steps there. And we don't want him just blindly running up the floor looking backwards and he can't see a defender coming up to steal the ball. So we're going to get vision of both, but to the sideline. Our 2-man, he's moving up the right-hand side of the floor and he's going to be as wide as possible. We get wide and we're sprinting as fast as we can outside our volleyball lanes. Our 3-man on 3 side of the floor, same thing, as wide as possible, sprinting the floor. In our 5-man, he's going to go right down the middle of the floor. Very common to most teams, and we're going to be getting the rim runner right down the middle of the floor. Now, as we said, we'll outlet to our 1. Our trailer's going to stay behind and in the opposite slot. Our point guard, we want you in the slot as you come down, not hugging the sideline. Now at this point, if we have a competitive advantage, if our point guard sees an advantage at this point, whether it be a rim run or something up either to the 2 or the 3 where we can attack, get the ball below the defense, do something with it by passing ahead, we want to do this.
One of our favorite sets to run is we call it pushdown, and here's the signal right here. So what we try to do is we try to find, let's say Caleb just hit 3 threes in a row and now they've gone tight. So we'll run pushdown for Caleb. Or they're going tight on somebody else, or they just sub somebody in that looks a little nervous. And so we're going to try to exploit just kind of their lack of experience or their aggressiveness. So it's a very simple, old school play here. This is an actual set that we run. Push down works well for us, but there's key things that we want to do here. Here it is. We've got a 3-man, a 2-man. We've already run our lanes. We're doing a good job. I want to run push down for Caleb. So Caleb's going to just mosey to there. You're going to go over to the other side. You're just going to walk over like you're setting something up. You can go to the short corner, opposite right there, that's fine. You 2 guys are going to set a screen right here, all right? Just a double screen. It's not a stagger, nothing like that. Brock, you're going to come off of this like you're going to shoot it. Okay, now we have to go high right at the elbow area So Brock is coming off as a decoy to shoot. McCord does this. Good job, McCord. You stay there and you just kind of just flare out wide now, okay? McCord is gonna go just like this, and he's gonna go here like this, and he's gonna turn his back to the basket. Now the count has started. So what's gonna happen is Caleb now is being denied because he just hit 2 threes, 3 threes in a row. The defender comes out here, and he's like, ball, 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 ball. You gotta ball fake it, pass fake it, and then we're gonna throw a hard bounce pass right there, and that gives us a whole lot of stuff right there, a whole lot of stuff, okay? Now, the next part is, let's say they didn't sag on Caleb. So Caleb right here, they did sag on Caleb, excuse me. They sag, ready? Get him. Now we're gonna go with a handoff, and your job, you gotta go to the rim. Now from here, we've got a drift right there. You're gonna fly right to the front of the rim on a pop the stack, and you're gonna make plays. So you can hook there, you can dump down here, he goes, you can twist back, you can hit the drift, you can go +1, all that good stuff. Everybody got it? Okay. So let's go with a sagging defense. Sagging, they read it, they know it's coming, we're well scouted. Let's go handoff here.
Push on Caleb, push on Caleb.
Good. Good. That's just a quick hitter for us. That's just a quick hitter. Let's see the back door now. White, you're on next. You're on next. Ready? Here we go. Let's go. Perfect. Now, let's say Caleb got jammed up. Go ahead. Brock is over there. Caleb got jammed up. They're pretty good. Defensive team, they don't even let you back cut. All right, so what we do now is what we call popping a stack. What we'll do here is this. You'll curl around your guy. You'll curl right here. You just stay. You don't even move. You curl around, and you'll go right in here. We'll go to the front of the rim, and you can hit him. By that time, you're already here looking. We'll curl around just like that, okay? And then you would pop. Not yet. Okay, here we go. Ready? Yes, pop the stack. Everything got jammed up.
Push on Caleb, push on Caleb.
Good.
All right, let's go. 2 guards, 2 wings, low post. Ball's got to have 4 reversals, layup only before the first 4 reversals. Ready? Let's go. Opposite the pass. Opposite the pass. Good. That's 2. Good look. Great look. And not only was that a great look, let's set that up again. Okay? Man in the corner. Man in the post. Ball was there. And what most fans don't see and most coaches do, ball went into the post. He stepped up here and set this screen right here. Faded to the corner, threw over the top, bottoms. But that was a nice look. It was nice spacing. It was a great screen on the weak side. And that's how shots happen.
We hope you enjoyed this motion offense video. If you want instant access to 5 drills to improve your motion offense, make sure to click the link in the description so you can gain access to a free PDF featuring diagrams, descriptions, and bonus tips. Again, if you incorporate these drills and concepts into your basketball practices, you will see improvement in your team's motion offense, making you impossible to guard. Make sure to click and subscribe and then click the bell button so you're the first to know when we release more new videos. Thanks for watching.